Hello everybody, so in today's video I'm gonna show you how to add plugins to your Minecraft server. So let's get started. The first thing you're gonna do is locate your Minecraft server files, and here I'm just running a default vanilla server software, but this will also work if you have Forge or Fabric server. And what you want to do here is simply go to the root directory for your server, which is this, where you see a lot of files and folders to run your server. Now, if you don't see any folder called plugins, it means you cannot run plugins in the first place. So to run plugins, we will be downloading Paper, and then you'll be able to have a new folder called plugins. But first, we're going to turn on the server just so I can show you that doing this will just not delete any worlds, player data, or even server properties. So here we can see that the server is currently on, and if we join this using a multiplayer button, add server, and you might have to use your local IP or just your default localhost. I'm just doing that. And here you should see this thing. Now, here we have Minecraft server before Paper. This is the change I did in server properties. And if we play the world, we can see that we are currently here, and I'm just gonna break myself a grass block, getting myself a dirt block. That will be my settings for my player. And I'll be looking this way. There you go. So now we have some changes on the server, and we also have settings that changed. So what you want to do now is simply go back to your server here. If you want to make sure, you can just do stop, doesn't matter, and you're back to this page. You want to stay on this page until we can add our paper. And the way we do this is simply by going to a web browser, and I will have links in the description if you're interested. But all you have to do is go to your search bar and type in Paper Minecraft server, like so. Once you entered, you should see papermc.io. Simply click on papermc, and now we should be on the homepage for Paper. All you have to do is go to downloads, and these are buttons, so simply click Paper. And now you can download the 1.1.4 version, or if you want older versions, just go to this button here. Clicking this will bring you to all the versions of Paper. So, if you just want the latest one, simply click this one, Paper 1.2.4 for example, and this will just automatically download Paper for you. So let's just wait for this, there you go. Here we now have Paper, and we can now run our server. So, what we will be doing here is simply closing our web browser, and we now are on this page, but we need to add the jar file. So we can see that if we go to our downloads folder, you might have a different directory for it, but if you can see it right here, we have our Paper server. So all you have to do is click here to select it, copy Paper, use the top left arrow, and click paste. Now, if you don't have the possibility to use this, simply go back to your folder for that, click that, and it's just gonna bring you to this page here. So yeah, there's multiple ways of doing it, but either way, what you're interested in here is simply getting your Paper jar with your server jar. Now, what you want to do is simply delete the server jar, like so, and you want to rename Paper to server.jar. So just call it server, like so, and here we now have server.jar. So as soon as we're going to execute this, basically, we will be able to have plugins. So let me show you. I double click here, and we now have a bit more things that's gonna show up. So let's just wait for that. Okay, so now we have a bunch of things that just happened. What happened is that our server is currently online, and that we have all of this here. So we now have separate folders for the different dimensions, and we have the plugins folder. So the first thing we want to do is test out if we lost any data. So we can do multiplayer, add server, or IP. And here we have Minecraft server before Paper. Obviously this is not the default thing from Paper. And if we play it, we are here, and we have our dirt block. We can also do /plugins, like so, and we see server plugin 0. So, how do we add a plugin once we have Paper? So, I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna just stay the server here, doesn't matter anymore. and this is the plugins folder. So to add a plugin, all you have to do is go to your web browser and you want to search for one. Now there's many ways of searching for plugins, but if I just want to get myself like Essentials X, which is a classic plugin, we will just simply go on the search and type in Essentials X. So Essentials X, for example, and we have this website. Now, like I said, there's many ways to get plugins, but I'll just have a link to Modwinth also if you need it. But all we need to do here is simply go ahead and download ourselves our plugin. So let's just do that. There you go. Essentials X, download now. And we just have to wait. There you go. Essentials X. And what a plugin is, it is just a jar file, a bit like server.jar. And if we go here, we can see that we have our Essentials X here. If you want more plugins, I'm just going to show you the Modwinth website. There you go. This is the Modwinth website. You go to Discover Content, down to Plugins, and you also have a bunch of plugins that you can choose as well. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to get plugins. I can't go through that in this tutorial everywhere, but you can just go and check Modwinth for Essentials X and be able to test these out as well. So once we have our Essentials X or plugin, we can just close the web browser again. We can now go to our downloads folder. We can select and copy Essentials X and go back to your previous folder and go to plugins, double click it, and here we have everything here. All you want to do is just paste, and there you go. Now what we can do is go back to our vanilla server, and once we did this, we can see that we have a paper server. Now all we're going to do here is simply stop the server to just like enable our new plugin. We can double click server.jar, and then it will just pop up of the same window, but this time we can have our plugin. So here it is. It's loading up the server, and it's done. So all you want to do now is simply go back to Minecraft. Here we have a Minecraft server. We're going to just do play, and we have this. So what we can do now, we can just do /plugins, and we now have Essentials like so. So yeah, that's how we add plugins to a Minecraft server. So if you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you for the next one. Bye!